Hi, I am Michael. Welcome. Welcome to this channel, okay? I will try to communicate with you as a human being to human being, okay? And I will share with you about learning or maybe process or learning language, in this case English, because when we learn a new language, maybe we need to use a method, okay? And everyone have a different method, okay? I hope my method will be useful for you, or something advice it will be useful for you, or suggestion or tips or trick, you know. But the most important thing I want to do is share my knowledge, my little knowledge, my idea, my thought, my emotion, my experience with you, because I am excited to speak with you in English, because when I was a child, my father gave to me and my brother and sister some books about English, of course. And when I saw the books, it was so high. There were maybe 50 or 60 100 page on that book. And when I saw it, I can't believe it's so difficult to learn English, but it's so important, because my father knew the learn English was really important to us, because we were learning, or we were a student, sorry, we should learning a new language. But unfortunately, my father took a wrong way, bad way for us. But don't worry, I forgive my father and my mother too, and also at high school, the teacher did the same. She gave for us textbooks, CD, exercise reading, exercise speech, and so on. It was for 5 years. 5 years. If you can imagine, I was studying for maybe, I don't know, 8 or 10 years English, but cannot speak English. It was so stressful for me when I started to speak, for example, because my brain needs to struggle, fighting, and embarrassing and shy. My face was so shy, man, and maybe silly when I started to speak in English, and I avoid any occasion when I try to speak. But thanks goodness, it's broke. It's broke. Maybe 6 or 7 years ago, when I was at the college. My teacher gave me another method, another way to learn English, and thanks God, of course, because I am a believer. I believe in God. In His Bible, He say, "In my name you will speak a new tongue." And my desire was I want to speak a new tongue, in this case English, and I did all of things necessary to learn English, okay? And of course I pray and read and looking for a new information, and suddenly I started to learn English properly, correctly, and a fun way. It was more important. And at the beginning, I don't worry about speak. I don't was worried about speaking, because I follow the method, natural method, or like a child learn his language. Okay, if you can imagine any language, it's happening to acquire language. When one child or baby needs to learn his first language, what did he do? What did he do? The baby or a child, he can read, he can do an exercise, he can make some drill or textbooks or something like that. No, of course not. He only listened. He listened his mother, the mostly, and his father, sister, brother, or maybe other people in his family, grandma, grandpa, and neighborhood. And he only listened for maybe 6 to 12 months. Okay, he made some song like ba ba boo boo ba da di di da da, but he only listen a lot, a huge amount of listening. And I think I did it. Anytime I had free time, I was listening a lot. But the most important thing I did was comprehensible input. What do I mean by comprehensible input? Comprehensible input or understandable input is language coming into your ears, or what you are understand or comprehensive about the word, phrases, messages, or when you are listen some people talk, in this case video or movie or cartoon or something like that, you coming into your brain and you catch the idea, catch the words, or catch the phrases. Okay, are you understanding me? Yes. Maybe I am so spontaneous with you, but you are understanding me. Yes, please share with me your comment or your feedback. It will support my speech. Let's continue on about the comprehensible input. I did it. Okay, my brain was more fun, more relaxed. I didn't be anxiety or nervous, because I was trying to understand the language, the structure of language. Maybe even nowadays I keep doing it, because it's never stop. Even for native speaker, never stop comprehensible input. But in the first step, you need to be sure the comprehensible input will be easy for you. Don't make a mistake. Try to at the beginning listen to the movie or CNN or BBC. It's so high, it's more difficult even for me. I am fluent in English, as you can see, and if I watch the BBC or CNN, it's there will be some words I don't will be understand, okay. But if I catch a cartoon or children movie or read some children books or listen some audiobooks for beginner or intermediate or children, I understand most of them, okay. I think it's 90 or 95% of them. And you should do this, you should do this, or maybe you must do this. You should understand 95 or 95% or more that you are listening or that you are reading, okay. But the most important thing is listen. Put on your iPod or turn on your MP3 or your computer. Doesn't matter. But when you are listening, you must be understand 95%, okay. Even if you don't understand every word or every phrase, don't worry, your brain will naturally acquire or guess this is those words, and keep doing it 1 hour or 2 hours every day. Don't worry if you can speak still. Don't worry about that. Think about the child or baby. They don't worry if they can speak. They keep listening and understand what they are listening, okay. And find something easy. There are so many audio, podcasts, video, movie, cartoon, audiobooks. But the most important thing is easy. It's free. Use the internet correctly. Choose some material useful for you, okay. And finding topic what you are interested in. I am interested in learning, okay, and learning and teaching, because I want to be a teacher. Yes, but no, yes, in the future maybe I will teach using the internet, okay. And I am teach my child right now. My brother, my sister needs to learn too, but she not one yet. Maybe in the next years he will want to learn English, and I will teach to her English. But right now I am teaching to my daughter, my son, and my baby. Okay, and maybe in the future I will teach children or my student. Then I will enjoy that time. Okay, and another important thing is when you should listen. Maybe at the morning, at the midday, and afternoon, or when you are come from for work, or when you have a dinner, or before you go to sleep. Listening maybe 15 or 20 minutes anytime, and if you put it together, you have 1 to 2 hours, okay, 1 or 2 hours every day, and your brain will process those information, and maybe after 4 or 6 months he will be start to speak naturally, fluently, correctly, without practice speech, because speech come from listening, okay. Great speaker come from great listener, okay. If you listen a lot, you will speak a lot, easily, naturally, without force, okay. without hesitation, without embarrassing, without shy, without anger. No, it's a bad way when you are anger and you force your speech. It's a bad way, and I told you what method I was using for maybe 10 years. It doesn't work. It will don't help you. Change the way to learn. Change the way to learn. Try to another method, try to another approach, and you will speak. You will speak, and the most important thing you will do is understand. Understand the native speaker, understand the speaker in TV, you will understand the movie, and you will understand your teacher, and you will be happy for that reason. Okay, that is the most important, because you will connection with human being like me. For example, I am connection with you in English. It's amazing. I was speaking for around 16 minutes. I can't believe it was spontaneous English. Spontaneous. I didn't read or script. No, I was spontaneous with you, and I opened my heart. Okay, I hope it was useful for you. Please do this and keep watching another video I will share with you. And I am so happy because you are at the end in this video. Okay, and I will say may God bless you and your family abundantly, and please give a like if you enjoyed that video, and read and comment, and I will be proud about your feedback. Again, smiling, Jesus love you, and as you know, Michael from Argentina. Bye bye, have a nice day, take care.